What's up everybody, it's Mark from 403 Fauna. On today's video, we'll start off taking a look at a couple of ball pythons that are newly shed. And I also wanted to give you an update on the breeding season. So I hope you kick back and listen in and enjoy this week's video. Now I wanted to start off with the girl that I unboxed on last week's video, since she has had an opportunity to calm down and open up a little bit. She was wound up tightly into a ball. And this was sold as a pastel butter het puzzle, possible lace from Millbrat and Caponetto pythons. So again, the question is, do you think she is lace? So we didn't get a chance to look at her belly last time. We know that lace have very clean white bellies. And we can see this really clean white belly this girl has. The white creeps up pretty high on the sides, which in the case of the bell snakes, that's what happens when you add lace to it. I've done a lot of research this past week, just looking at all the pastel butters, the lesser butters, pastel butters and pastel lessers. And one thing I noticed different between them and her is that the dorsal, the darker color on the dorsal, this is much lighter in this girl here. So, I'm still gonna lean towards that this girl is lace. So again, really high white sides on her, clean white belly. And of course, we'll only know for sure once we prove her out. I still got a great snake if she doesn't prove out. I mainly wanted her for also the het puzzle. I'm starting to build up my puzzle army here, and adding this girl with a possible lace in it is just, yeah, it's crazy if it does prove out, because we're looking at a $3,000 snake as opposed to a $350 snake, which is what I paid for her. So we'll take a look at a couple of more fresh shed snakes, and then we'll get an update on the breeding season. So once again, pastel butter het puzzle, possible lace from Millbrat and Caponetto pythons. Speaking of lace, this guy just shed. This right here is the pastel blade lace clown. Oh my goodness, look at this snake. Man, he is just eating like crazy. He must be approaching like 500 grams or so. But we can see that clear white belly of the lace. Popcorning on the side. It's much more prominent here with this clown. And absolutely no browning out like a pastel clown would at this stage. Incredibly beautiful. A lot of people are really starting to get into lace, and there's a big reason why. It's an incredible morph, my favorite morph. So once again, pastel blade lace clown. I got him from Afterlife Reptiles. Be sure to check him out. He does have some lace for sale, and also het clown, so hit him up. I'll put his links below. Absolutely beautiful snake. This shy girl here just shed as well. She is a Cypress Superstripe. I've been wanting to add Cypress to the collection, and I finally found the perfect snake to do so. Cypress Superstripe. No recessives in here. I feel like there's a big advantage to having some of these incomplete dominant girls that don't have any recessives. If I bought it with het clown, I would feel obligated to put her to clown every breeding season. But now, let's say that when she gets into breeding size, I could, for the first year, put a clown to her. Second year, put a puzzle, and just keep going on and not feel that obligation of putting a certain morph to her because she's carrying some het genes. So one of the little advantages I feel that some of these incomplete dominant girls may have by not having any recessives in them. So stunning Cypress Superstripe. Okay, let's get an update on some of the girls here at 403 Fauna that will be dropping eggs soon. First one we'll be looking at here is Jules. And Jules is a pastel double het VPI xanthic puzzle. Now just within the past week she did ovulate, so I'll be looking for a pre-lay shed from her soon. I'm really excited because she was bred to a leopard double het VPI xanthic puzzle, so I got a shot, 1 in 16 chance at some VPI xanthic puzzles. Again, I'd probably just be happy with a male puzzle, but we know how that goes, so crossing my fingers here with this one. Second one we'll look at, and she is in deep blue. This is her pre-lay shed. She is a pastel double het ultramel ghost, and she was bred to a Mojave Krypton het ultramel. Same pairing I did last year. Now, I didn't hit that ultramel, and hopefully I will this year. Honestly, if I don't hit that ultramel this year, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that project. Uh-oh, she's noticed me, and you know, with her being heavily gravid and in shed, she probably doesn't want me to get too close. So, ultramel project, I'm hoping to hit that male ultramel het cryptic or clown. If not, I'm going to reevaluate this project because I've got a ton of other projects I want to focus on. So it's all up to you, girl. How's the ultramel clown project going to go here at 403 Fauna? Totally up to this mama right here. This girl is due to lay next. Her 30-day after her pre-lay shed will be in 5 days. She's a cinnamon ghost, het genetic stripe, and she was bred to a butter desert ghost, het genetic stripe, 50% possible het for ghost. So there's a chance here I could produce some hypo G stripes that would be 100% het for desert ghost. And how exciting is that? So let's hope she hits her due date. Already had her pre-lay shed. Hoping to fill up that incubator with more eggs. Third and final one we'll look at is Momo. She is my eldest girl here, black pastel calico. She ovulated this week. This one I caught on video. In fact, let's take a look at that right now. Just wanted to quickly share with you this ovulation right here. So this is Momo, the black pastel calico. Oldest girl in my collection. I've had her since 2012. I produced her. And she's got big ovulation going. She was bred by Frost, the pastel banana VPI xanthic genetic stripe. So going for those double hets. 3rd year in a row going for me. What a great mom. Stoked about this one. So yeah, I'm hoping for some banana black pastel calicos. That would be double het for VPI xanthic and genetic stripe. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Have a great week, everybody. Take care and be safe.